Japan, a land of two worlds, old ways meet new inventions, busy cities turn into peaceful countrysides. It's a place that wakes up your senses. A beautiful sight. A trip for your soul. Let's explore, okay? Japan is really attractive. From snowy mountains to bright city lights, it's a lot to take in. It's where old customs live side by side with cool technology, where the past meets the future. Japanese people are known for being nice and respectful. Their culture is full of traditions and ceremonies, but they also like to have fun. Singing karaoke or spending a night out in Tokyo, there's always something to do in Japan. From the moment you get off the plane, you'll feel amazed. The sights, sounds, and smells are different from anything you've known. Japan is a place you won't forget. Japan has a long and interesting history full of emperors and samurai, wars, and peace times. From the old Kofun period to today, the country has changed a lot. Each time period has left its mark, making Japan the special place it is now. We can't talk about Japan's past without talking about the samurai. These warriors, with their strong sense of honor, have fascinated people for a long time. You can still see their influence in Japanese culture, from martial arts to sword making. The Edo period from the 1600s to the 1800s was a peaceful and successful time. This is when modern Japan started to take shape. Art became popular, and the country developed its own special culture. The Meiji Restoration in the late 1800s was a big change for Japan. The country quickly became modern and industrialized, turning into an important country in the world. Japanese culture is a cool mix of old customs and new ideas. From tea ceremonies to manga comics, the country mixes tradition and new things. This unique mix makes Japan so interesting. One of the most famous parts of Japanese culture is the tea ceremony. This special ceremony shows how much the Japanese value simplicity and beauty. Every move is exact, every little thing is important. Festivals, or matsuri, are a big part of Japanese life. All year round, the country celebrates with fun events. From cherry blossom festivals in spring to Bonodori dance festivals in summer, there's always something to celebrate. Japanese art is known for being pretty and detailed. From old woodblock prints to modern anime, Japanese artists have always been very creative. Their work shows the country's history and culture. Japanese food is amazing. From fresh sushi to filling ramen, Japanese food looks as good as it tastes. Japanese people believe in respecting the ingredients and letting their natural flavors shine. Sushi, probably Japan's most famous food, is like art. Expert chefs train for years, carefully slicing the freshest fish. Each piece is a perfect mix of flavors and textures. Ramen, a noodle soup, is another popular Japanese food. There are many different kinds, each with its own special broth, noodles, and toppings. It's the perfect warm meal on a cold day. But Japanese food is more than just sushi and ramen. From light tempura to tasty yakitori, there's something for everyone. And don't forget dessert. Mochi, wagashi, and dorayaki are just a few of the yummy treats you can try. A Japanese garden is a relaxing experience. Section 6, Famous Buildings. Japan is a land of interesting differences, where old temples stand next to modern skyscrapers. From tall castles to futuristic towers, the country's buildings show its history and its love for the future. The Kiyomizu-dera Temple in Kyoto, with its wooden platform hanging over the hillside, is an amazing building and shows Japanese skill. The view from the platform is amazing, showing the whole forest around it. Himeji Castle, called the White Heron Castle, is a perfect example of Japanese castle architecture. Its beautiful white walls and tall roofs have made it a UNESCO World Heritage Site. Tokyo Tower, which looks like the Eiffel Tower, is a symbol of Japan's recovery after the war and its advanced technology. From its viewing platforms, you can see amazing views of the huge city. Section 7, the heart of Japan. What really makes Japan special is its people. Japanese people are known for being polite, disciplined, and respectful of their culture and traditions. They are also very welcoming and friendly, always happy to help someone who is lost. The idea of omotenashi, or Japanese hospitality, is a big part of their culture. It's about knowing what your guests need and doing everything you can to make them feel welcome. You'll see this yourself in Japan, whether you're eating at a restaurant or staying at a traditional ryokan. Japanese people also work hard and want to do everything perfectly. You can see this in everything they make and how well their public transportation works. It's no surprise that Japan is a world leader in technology, but under all the modern things, they still respect tradition. Japanese people are proud of their heritage and want to keep it alive for the future. You can see this in their traditional arts, festivals, and everyday customs. Section 8. Funny and strange things. Japan is full of interesting contradictions where old and new things mix in fun ways. It's a place where you can find vending machines that sell everything from umbrellas to hot food, and where capsule hotels offer a unique and surprisingly comfortable place to stay. One of the coolest things about Japan is its love of all things cute, or kawaii. From Hello Kitty to Pokemon, Japanese pop culture is full of cute characters and pictures. You'll see this everywhere, from clothes to food to everyday things. Japan is also a country with amazing technology. From fast bullet trains to robots that make coffee, Japan shows us the future. But even with all this technology, Japanese people have kept their traditions and special culture. And then, there are the toilets. Japanese toilets are famous for their cool features, from heated seats to built-in bidets. Don't be afraid to try them, you might just love it. Section 9. A trip you won't forget. Japan is a country you'll remember long after you leave. It's a place that will change how you see things, excite your senses, and make you feel amazed. Whether you travel a lot or it's your first trip, Japan will be even better than you expect. So come, discover the land of the rising sun, explore its old temples, get lost in its busy cities, and experience its rich culture. Japan is ready to welcome you with open arms and a heart full of omotenashi. Your adventure is waiting.